Welcome to the slow climb. So glad to be with you today. It's 5 a.m. Just getting to it. Started to pray this morning, got on my knees, of course, thank God. And then I started the slow climb. Man, the more I get into this channel, the more I pray about the content that should be out there. I can't help but to think this slow climb life, the slow climb metaphor applies to almost every area of our lives. I mean, if you think about the climb at your job, generally you don't get promoted very fast. It's a relatively slow climb. And the reason you get promoted is because you're honing in on your skills and you're getting better and you're doing market research and you're diving into whatever your trade is or whatever your niche is to get better. And same thing goes for your diet. That's what we're going to talk about today. The slow climb with your diet, which isn't the diet you're on, or like a diet, a fad diet. It's what you eat. Google it. Google it. Google me. That one guy in that commercial, you ever see that? Google me. It's like, oh, I don't think you need 50 million, you need 100 million. That was funny. But the diet is simply the food that you put into your body. It's not the, oh, I'm on a diet. No. It's what you eat, okay? So Google that. And for me, my diet was crap for a long time. When I was 10 years old, interesting stage of my life. You're going through puberty. You are, or the start of it, I think. And you are becoming, I have a 9-year-old son. You're becoming a little more independent and you think you know it all, of course. I think you start talking back around that age. Not my kids. Just kidding. My kids talk back, but we're working on it. It was a tough time because that's when I was told, my doctor told me that, oh, you can eat whatever you want, just give yourself insulin for it. And still to this day, my mother disagrees with that. I know I talk about my mom, but I just love my mom so much. I'm gonna bring her up a lot. My mother it just ruined me. She attributes some of my downfall from that statement. And I don't think that, oh, my type 1 diabetic friends, I don't think that's a wrong statement, okay? But that statement should not be said. There's certain things that people don't need to know right now, in this chat right now, in this video. There's things you don't need to know about me because you may not be ready for those things. The world may not be ready for these things. And that's one of those statements. Let me ask you a question. What if I told you you could eat whatever you wanted, hypothetically? You don't have to give yourself any insulin for it. What would you do? Probably eat whatever you want. Probably give yourself insulin some of the time. Like your body, if you're not a diabetic, and this applies to everybody. This isn't that part of the video where I'm like, this isn't a message for you, because if you're not a diabetic now, there's a good chance in the future you may have to deal with this if you don't make that decision today, right? You may be struggling with carbs. They may have a stronghold on your life. And you think you may not have an addiction to carbs, but if your body fat percentage is like mine, 30+%, there's a chance that you're struggling with food. And that's gluttony. It's no different from your murderer. That's controversial, I know. But I think that's the way God sees it. We know God sees it that way. It's in the Bible. Gluttony. Carbohydrates raise your insulin levels. Insulin is a fat storing hormone. It's also an anabolic hormone. It pushes nutrients into the cells. So there was a time in my life where I would help a bodybuilder friend out with insulin. And it was, a small amount, a small agreement, but I was trying to help him just have an edge. And that could be a name, The Edge. If that's not a name of the channel, it should be. And that could be you, The Edge. The edge of this, the edge of that. I mean, there's so many edges. But anyway, it helped him. He was so lean, it would help him push nutrients after a workout into the cells. That's when your body absorbs the most. And but that hormone is a fat storing hormone. So whatever excess you have, excess food, excess energy, that's what fat is. Fat is stored energy. Whatever excess fat you have, it turns into fat. And we wonder why we're, 310 pounds. So this diet that I've been following, which is what I've been eating, my foods have been low carb, low sugar, high protein, moderate fat. What does that mean? The only sugar that I intake every day is the sugar from berries. Berries are high in antioxidants, and those are the things that boost your immune system. And I think there's some fruits that can be necessary. And my thought process on fruit, and again, guys, this is my own opinion. Please consult your doctor. I need to start posting that because your boy is going to start posting some things in here that's going to totally be opposite from what you hear from all over the place. So I'm going to have to have my boy Benny hook me up and put a disclaimer in these videos because this is my own personal take on life. Okay? It may not, it probably won't go along with what your doctor tells you. And therefore, you need to consult your physician. Go to them, go see your PCP, go see a specialist, whatever you got to do. But this is my own opinion. Take it as you please. But these foods, fruit specifically, I don't know if you absolutely need it. I enjoy it. It's like a dessert because it has sugar in it for me. But I think there's something to say about berries. Now, yesterday, I talked about a stronghold that still had me. And if you guys know what it is, drop it in the comments. I'm not going to say it, but it's not that good for you. Berries, I have a handful of berries. That's what I break my fast with. I fast 22 hours a day. I eat one meal. This morning I got up, big glass of water, minerals. I'm trying to get affiliate partner with my minerals. I'll post that. I mean, that's completely changed my life. It's just electrolytes. Trace, they're called, we take vitamins Most of us take a multivitamin, I recommend it. But we also need the minerals. Iron, magnesium, all those trace minerals, they come in a bottle. And they have hydrated my cells. It's not just about drinking water and filtering your system. It's about drinking water that hydrates your cells. So I take these minerals and I still have some medications that I have to take that are at this point in my journey a non-negotiable. Okay, so I take my medicine. I'm going to wait a little bit, and I take another medicine, and that is a if anybody knows anything about heartburn, that is one area that I've still struggled with. And then I'll get back to the diet. But if anybody has any information about heartburn, I started taking baking soda, pure baking soda in the water at night. But I'm still struggling with this, and I fast all day. Could be from that big meal that I'm having, but it hits me at like 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon before I eat. Very odd. So if anybody's got any information on that heartburn thing, let me know. Start with at 5 o'clock. I break my fast with a decent amount of berries, blueberries, raspberries. But I also have, this is going back to that stronghold, have a kiwi or two, depending on how I'm feeling. Love kiwi. One of the fruits that you could consider a superfood, but I enjoy it. Tastes good, a little higher in sugar, but they're small. That's one of my vices. Then, half hour later, I'll have a big bowl of soup, make vegetable broth, or a chicken broth, chicken stock, with vegetables. Onions, celery, mushrooms. Sometimes I throw carrots in there if they're organic. Shredded, just a little bit, just to give it that flavor, but those also have sugar in them. Carrots, yes, they have sugar. Then I have, this is about the time I start making the main meal. Last night I made chicken patties with Parmesan cheese and like mashed in, and I sprinkled some mozzarella on top. They were fantastic. So I had 3 of those, roughly just under a pound of chicken. And then I finish with a protein shake and those little, yeah, you guessed it. Drop in the comments. I finished my meal with one of those little, so good. But that's what's, that's an example of my day. When I wake up, I don't drink coffee. I have water. Water, water, water. I think there's something about your body waking up, getting ready for the day, getting ready to attack the day, not just get ready for the day, but attack the day. I'm expectant of this day. I'm waking up, pray at night. Father God, let me wake up with energy. Let me wake up refreshed. Let me filled with the Spirit, that I can do God's work day in and day out. I can't do this alone. You're not alone. Oh, I got a video coming out, guys. I gotta check YouTube guidelines because it's gonna get real. It's gonna get so real. You gotta be on the lookout for that one. There's so many people right now struggling in their mind. They're taking their own lives. Oh, it hurts. It just hurts. It hurts bad, man. You don't need to do that, but that's another video. So I'm water. About 11 o'clock, I break out a Americano, or I prefer espresso with water, but or I'll have a coffee. It all depends. I'm in sales. My days are structured and relatively flexible, but my shout out to my boss. He's probably going to see these videos at some point. Amazing guy. I love you. You've been a huge impact in my life, and thank you for trusting me with what I do. And I feel I excel at what I do at work, and that's because of the way that he allows me to be managed, and he manages me. And because I need bumpers, right? This treadmill has bumpers. because sometimes you're going so fast and you may slip, or you may bump, or you may struggle, and those bumpers keep you from falling off. And I think everybody needs bumpers in their life. Man, that's good. Preaching this morning. We need bumpers. You know, who's bumpering your life? Is it your girlfriend? Is it your boyfriend? Is it your husband? Is it your wife? Is it your kids? Is it your boss? Is it your parents? Someone's bumpering for you. I got to come up with a word for that, but somebody's a bumper for you. You go to a bowling alley. My son loves bowling. My middle son loves bowling. But guess what? He's little. He needs the bumpers. Why? Because it keeps him on track to at least hit a pin. Oh. Come on. Come on, somebody. Water, coffee. Break that fast, 5 o'clock every day. Eat for about 2 hours. Sometimes it's a little earlier, sometimes it's a little later. Okay? Don't stress over it. 1 meal a day. I should call it bomb. I don't know why they're not calling it bomb. You know why? Because it's a big old meal. Bomb. And it's a feast. I sit down with a 5-course every night. Yes. Does it take work? Yes. But am I going to work now, or am I going to work later? You know, what am I going to work on? Am I going to work on this body now, or am I going to be paying for it later? Oh, here's the other thing. I choose to buy organic as much as I can. I would hope that it's true. Okay, I know there's been studies done that it's bollocks, but I try to buy grass-fed beef, right? It's not every week I can. I have a local Amish market that I just found, really excited about. It's about 10 miles away. Really excited about it. I go there, right? I'm watching them butcher the cow, right? So it's, for all my vegetarians, I'm not your guy. I love you. I'm going to pray for you. But our bodies need protein, and there's ways to get it in vegetables, but I feel the best way to get it is through beef. And I love the cows, but God specifically tells us that man is going to rule over all dominion, over all the animals, and therefore they are animals. So we use them for feed. I deer hunt. I didn't see anything this year. I wasn't able to have any shooters, but I didn't fill the freezer, which we'll have more chances of that. But guys, this lifestyle doesn't have to be difficult. I encourage you, drop a comment below. Let me know what you're working with, and I'll help. I'd love to engage a little bit with you. I put my email address in there. I love it. My boy Benny gave me a facelift on my YouTube. Man, I just love Benny. Shout out to Benny. What an incredible human being. I mean, this is just years of prayer for community and years of prayer for, just help and just, I just love Benny and his family so much, man. So tons of other people out there. I got so many shout outs, but we're coming up on that 20-minute mark here soon. And man, I like these videos. I love talking to people, obviously, about not just what I've learned and gone through, but what others have gone through. And so I encourage you, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I'm going to link my other social medias. I'm not going to be as probably live on those. I will be eventually, I think. I just don't know how to do it all. And I'm working on the editing. I'm trying to learn. And I'm bringing this word from my spirit, but I also want to bring it in a way that's, because you don't need anything. The video is good enough because it's spirit driven. This message is out of prayer. This channel is out of prayer. And so it's good enough. You are good enough. You are good enough just the way you are. But when you give your life to Christ, everything changes. And I'm not talking about one step in, one step out, Revelation's lukewarm. I'm talking about giving your life. It'll change it. And there's going to be a lot of people that come on these videos and say, oh, this guy's this. And, you know, thank God I'm not the same that I was yesterday. Thank God I'm not the same that I was when I started this video 20 minutes ago. I mean, we're 21 minutes in. I've lost 163 calories. I'm changing right now as we speak. I'm building up. The more I teach and preach and speak with you, the more I'm retaining and the more I'm learning and the more things that come into my mind. So I'm changing, I'm transforming from the inside out every single day. That's my prayer. My prayer for you is that you're gonna continue to transform your mind, transform your body, change your thoughts, change your life. As always, guys, I'm here to encourage, to inspire, and to motivate. Go ahead and drop your slow climb. Let me know what your journey is. And can't wait to see you again. Cheers.